So, on the topic of Father Damien, and at the end of the novel, this is this is extremely crucial for the aspect of spirituality. So, just to start out, the quote: "The life of sacrifice, the life of ordinary acts of daily kindness, the life of devotion, humility, and purpose." The life of Father Damien also included miracles and direct shows of God's love, gifts of the Spirit, humorous incidents, as well as tragic encounters and examples of heroic virtue. End quote. Now, the aspect or the concept of heroic virtue is kind of something that I've been driving at the entire presentation. I think that since this is indeed Father Jude's words at the end of the novel, is Father Damien a hero in terms of spirituality? Does his legacy live on? Does he achieve satisfaction, consolation, anything like that? And my answer to that is yes. This example is highly relevant in terms of perseverance and living a life that maybe perhaps you weren't wanting to live, and understanding that maybe I was meant to do this even though I wasn't really good at it, or not good at it, but really in love with it, or it was my true purpose in life. And what I mean by that is that Father Damien enjoyed the fact that she was a woman and lived as a priest, a male priest, her entire life. She lived as a priest for almost an entire century. So it's safe to say that yes, maybe this may have been something that Father Damien didn't want to do, but nonetheless, Father Damien achieved acts of kindness, acts of purpose, devotion, and stuff like that. Like she was able to console the Cashpaw family and able to justify Leopolda's actions. And at this point in the novel, Leopolda was definitely investigated in terms of her abuse towards the other man. Leopolda not sexually, but killed this other man because of lack of sexual attentions to herself, which says a lot about her character. Now, I understand that it's difficult to say that Father Damien's actions were justifiable. You can argue either way, but this example of Father Jude's sayings about Father Damien's life, you can't deny that Father Damien indeed pursued and achieved and accomplished a virtuous life. She lived as a male priest for almost 100 years, and she was able to pursue these acts of kindness and acts of unselfishness on a daily basis. I don't think that you can argue against that. And so this really comes down to spirituality and the concept of spirituality. does one's spirit live on? Does and that comes into question in my theoretical approach. Does Agnes DeWitt's spirit live on? Yes, it does. In fact, it revels and prospers in the fact that she was able to accomplish so much.